Hi, church family. This is your Shelter at Home pastor with the 15th of our 179-part experience reading through the Gospels in event order. In this installment, looking at Incident 15, that is the return to Nazareth, mentioned both in Matthew's Gospel and in Luke's Gospel, but not mentioned in either Mark or John. This is part of Chronology Period 1, Jesus' infancy to his manhood. That spans from autumn 5 BC through autumn AD 27. We'll be combining Matthew 2, verses 19 through 23, with Luke 2, verses 39 through 40. And we'll go back and forth as each gospel is clearer, and we won't leave out any of the details. But if there's any repetition, then we will just choose the one gospel that states the information the most clearly. So this is blending those two. We'll be going back and forth also between the NIV, that's the New International Version, the New American Standard Bible, the Revised Standard Version, the New Living Translation, and the Message Paraphrase. So we've selected freely whichever translation is the most clear. We'll begin with Matthew 2, verse 19. When Joseph and Mary had fulfilled all the requirements of the law of the Lord, after Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt and said, "Get up, take the child and his mother back to Israel. Those who were trying to kill the child are dead." So he got up, took the child and his mother, and went to the land of Israel. When he heard, though, that the new ruler of Judea was Herod's son, Archelaus, he was afraid to go there. But then Joseph was directed in a dream to go to the hills of Galilee. So the family went and lived in the village of Nazareth. So was fulfilled what was spoken by the prophets: he shall be called a Nazarene. Note on this prophecy being fulfilled where Jesus is called a Nazarene. Matthew is not quoting a prophecy directly, or there is no Old Testament passage with the wording he uses. One possibility suggested by some commentators is that Matthew associated the word Nazarene with the Hebrew word netzer, which means branch or sprout. The branch was a common term for the Messiah, such as in Isaiah 11, verse 1, which says, "Then a shoot will spring from the stem of Jesse, and a branch from his roots will bear fruit." Hebrew was written with only consonants, and netzer would have appeared as NZR, the same major consonants as in Nazareth. Also, in Aramaic, the language common in Jesus' area during his life, the Hebrew word for branch and the name used for the village of Nazareth sounded quite similar. So Matthew's point could have been that Jesus sprouted up from an obscure village in Galilee. Jesus was that branch predicted in prophecy, and the name of the town Jesus grew up in sounded just like Isaiah's word for branch. Continuing, there in Nazareth, Jesus grew up and became strong, filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was on him. That concludes our reading of incident number 15 of 179 in our homebound journey through the Gospels. Please be well and reach out by phone or online to someone who needs you.